In the introductory clip there, I was just watching my own life story. You ever heard that phrase, hell in a handbasket? You ever heard that? You ever heard he's a lost soul? Well, it's lost soul in my picture. At 17, I had nowhere to go. My dad was an alcoholic. I was an alcoholic. I was using drugs. Although I had lettered in 3 varsity sports, I was just like the young man in the video who said I was an incredible actor. And at the ripe old age of 17, I came home from a party, and I had already decided that I was done, that I was empty, that I had already experienced all that the world had to offer by that young age. And I got on my knees, and this was what I call my gauntlet prayer. I said, Jesus, and I was not from a religious home, but Jesus had a good reputation. So I decided I would cry out to Jesus. I would talk to Jesus. And I was used to saying the Our Father because that was my tradition. But I think this was the first honest prayer I prayed. I said, Jesus, I want to see you. I want to see you. And I just kept saying that over and over. I said, I want to see you. And very shortly, Jesus came. My hair on the back of my head began to crawl. There was this amazing, palpable, sweet, strong, firm presence in the room. And all I could do was weep. Now, mind you, I wasn't a religious guy, so this is somewhat of an experience. And I just wept, and the overriding message was, I'm here, and I care, and I love you, and I am what you need. The next day I went to school. I found my best friend, who was Jewish. This is very New Testament, isn't it? And I said, Eric Gottlieb. I said, Eric, you're not going to believe what happened. I was in my room, and I said this prayer, and all of a sudden, I was crying, and there was this presence in the room, and his jaw was on the ground, because in my high school yearbook, it says Kenny Luck, Life of the Party. So here was Kenny Luck, Life of the Party, best actor, telling my best friend who was Jewish that I told Jesus that I wanted to see him. And he came, and the game had changed. I call myself a slimy pit Christian from Psalm 40 because that is the story of my life. I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire, and he set my feet upon a rock, and he gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God, and many will see and hear and put their trust in the Lord. Amen.